Today's topic is the carousel of project management lackluster outcomes. Madness. Wherein a construction organization continues to have either negative outcomes or outcomes that don't 100% hit the goals of all of the parties involved.
What the hell are we doing here, Harry?
This is the DYOJO Podcast.
DYOJO Podcast.
Welcome to the DYOJO. This is a shorter clip of the full episode that will be coming out soon, discussing project management carousel of lackluster outcomes. We hope these topics and tips will help you as an organization, a business owner, a project manager, or an aspiring construction professional to identify some of the things that maybe are thwarting your ability to succeed or undermining your profitability.
This is not a game, cupcake!
So hopefully you'll enjoy this shorter version and listen in for the full episode when it releases. If the common benchmarks for a successful project or completing the project on scope, on budget, and on time, when any one of those items is in jeopardy or off the tracks, it doesn't typically result in a positive project outcome. Carousel of project management lackluster outcomes. On scope and on budget, but we're off schedule. If there's financial consequences, no one's happy. If there's no financial consequences, the customer's not happy, but the contractor's like, well, we got 2 out of 3. But that can be a detriment to future work and perception, especially in a small community, or, affect repeat work and your reputation.
Not good.
If we have a project that's on budget and on schedule, but off scope, again, if we're cutting corners, eventually it's going to catch up to us. If our quality control isn't very good, that's going to catch up to us as well. Because as those standards lower, the rate at which those things catch up and the depth of the impact is going to be greater. It's not typically going to correct itself. It's just going to get worse. Project was completed on schedule and on scope, but off budget. Either we throw money at it so we hit that schedule, or we're not capturing the scope creep, whether that's the estimator saying, hey, we short bid this or bid this to certain compliance standards, so we need to track legitimate change orders and supplements. That's probably a lot of where a lot of organizations have issues trying to get those communication pieces from the top down, but also from the bottom up, so that we're capturing all of that. A lot of that can be segmentation. It's difficult if my job is to frame the wall. Unless I own my own business, I don't also want to be responsible for writing the estimates and selling the job, unless there's some kind of commission basis or something like that. So you just got to think about, a lot of these force us to ask questions at the organizational level. Structurally, have we made our system that makes the most sense for our customer and for us? Are we empowering our project managers and our production teams to achieve these outcomes? Something we'll be talking about in an upcoming episode is some alternative perspectives on recruiting, hiring, and developing project managers.
A project manager.
Many of those principles come out of our best-selling book,
So you want to be a project manager?
by Jon Isaacson. It's available on Amazon. We've actually added some updated information.
A project manager.
This is a great resource for owners who are hiring, training project managers who want to level up, and construction professionals who want to step into a project management role.
Project manager.
General mindset, habits that will help you be successful as a project. Carousel of project management lackluster outcomes. This segment, in a broader topic, introduction to project management and how we can elevate that role and responsibility within the organization, help people coming up through the trades understand what is necessary to excel in those roles. So hopefully you've learned something today. Please send us some feedback if you disagree vehemently with anything we've said, or if this was helpful, please share, subscribe, do all those things. And make sure that you sign up for our DYOJO Wire. We promise not to spam you more than once a week with information from your favorite podcast. Please review the resources mentioned in this podcast and on our website, as we think they will be helpful to you and your team, and will continue to thrive in the trades. Thank you. Buckle in.
What the industry needs is conversations like this.
Thursdays are for DYOJO Podcast.
What are you, stupid? Mindset change.
Helping contractors shorten their dang learning curve.
Once you get to the point where you're not willing to listen or not willing to learn, you pound sand.
DYOJO Podcast.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Complete hogwash.